Okay, when you start out getting ready to do your single crochet stitches, you're going to start with a row of chain stitches that you've already done, and you want to make sure you have one more chain stitch than you want single crochet stitches on your row. So for instance, I have 7 stitches here, which means I'm going to end up with 6 single crochet stitches when I'm done. So to start, take your hook and put it through the top of the second chain stitch from your hook. And some people like to go under the top of the hook and under the bar that runs along the back. You can do either. I usually just go into the top of the chain stitch. Wrap your yarn one time, pull it through your chain stitch. So now you have 2 loops on your hook. And wrap your yarn around your hook one more time and pull it through both those loops at the same time. So now you have 1 single crochet stitch done. Go into the top of your next chain stitch, wrap your yarn once, pull it through the chain stitch, then you have 2 loops again, wrap your yarn once, pull it through both those stitches at the same time. Into the top of the chain, wrap your yarn once, got 2 loops, wrap your yarn again and pull it through both loops. And you just keep doing this all the way along your row. And the first row of stitches is typically the hardest one to work just because you don't have anything to hold on to really. I'm just going to finish this row real quickly so I can show you how to turn. And for single crochet, your work is going to curl up a little bit, and that's normal. So when you get to the end of your row, you want to chain 1 stitch, which means you wrap your yarn around one time, pull it through your stitch, and then you want to turn your work around so that your yarn is in the back of your work. And then to start with your next row of single crochet stitches, you go into the first stitch, and you want to make sure you get both those top pieces of yarn. Okay, so go into your top stitch, your first stitch, and then just keep doing single crochet like you did on the first row. And then your turn will be the same after each row. And that's your single crochet stitch.